There was an eclectic mix of films premiering at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival, and documentary Faith Connections stood out among the crowd. In this documentary, director Pan Nalin depicts the real-life experiences of 5 remarkable individuals who demonstrate the power of faith and devotion. He joins us today on ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV to discuss the importance of emotion and connection in his film. Pan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now, I had the chance to watch Faith Connections, and I have to say the film, in my words, is life's emotions all put together into just under 2 hours. It was a beautiful journey of, human emotion, human experience, and celebration at the same time. And it's based on a festival that happens every 12 years, the Kumbh Mela.
True. Yeah.
So why did you choose that celebration as a backdrop to Faith Connections?
In fact, the Kumbh Mela, as you know, it comes every 12 years. That was one of the reasons. Second one was, it was partly told by my father that it's really special. He said, you will see the power of devotion. I would say that as the characters started coming alive and we realized, oh my God, there could be an individual who is so great within this great backdrop. When I had gone there, I was interested much more in these individual stories. That's why there are moments in the film where you see just individual portraits staring into the lens. And so you've heard one story and you can almost imagine, wow, everyone has a story like that.
I'm listening to you say that you wanted to really hone in on those individual experiences. And the story does revolve around 5 stories, 5 very personal stories from 5 very unique individuals. Now, did you have an idea of the type of stories that you wanted to tell, or did you kind of just put yourself into the situation and discover these individuals as time went on?
When I went there, I had no clear idea. I was following my intuition. If there is a great character whom I am going to like and feel emotionally connected to, I'm sure people will get moved, but I must get touched and moved by that character first.
So it's almost as if you were discovering them along with us. So
yes.
As we're watching the film, we're watching you discover these individuals. And I was listening to you tell me the importance of making that connection, having the emotion be a vehicle. Now, what's your challenge there as a filmmaker?
Biggest problem as a filmmaker is, how do you stay invisible when you are shooting documentary? Fiction, we have choice, we are controlling everything. As a film director, you are playing a god. But in documentary, the only choice you have is where to place the camera and when to switch it on and off. That's it.
And I think that was the beauty of it all, because we were really learning about them as people and not just characters in the film.
Yeah.
Were there any moments where you felt that you had to turn off the camera, and why?
There's a story of Mamta, mother who lost her 2-year-old son.
And that was an emotional
And that was
story.
heartbreaking because, we said, okay, now one day, 2 days, we can't shoot, and then I felt, oh, we are exploiting her, and then we got too involved in, and when, if you see when she was crying. So the first time I didn't.
It was so heart-wrenching to watch that.
I couldn't switch on the camera or off,
Yeah.
I said, no, this is really, and then second time I said, look, this has to be, let's see, I'm with her now, they've accepted us, we are going with her. But 4th, 5th day, we started getting worried, really got worried. That's the moment we really switched off the camera.
What type of filmmaker did you come out of with that experience? Being put into these situations, discovering these 5 people, the intense emotion and the experience behind it all at the Kumbh Mela, that has to have changed you.
It changed me in a very interesting way. I realized that how organic life is, and when we make films today, we are getting more and more slick and clinical. The emotion, characters, everything looks like planned out, but life is so different. The language of reality is so different. When Mamta was crying, for example, when mother is crying, you cannot plan. As a director, you can never say, cry like this, sit down, do this.
Yes.
Those gestures. When we realized when her son was found, because of the movies and literature, we think, oh, there's going to be great music and
a dance sequence. Yeah.
And when you see in reality, it's totally different. It's so gentle, and there is
the celebration is on a different level.
When you see, and she just had that smile, and that was it. Every story has to be universal. Wherever we are making. And they can only become universal if there's enough emotion, and I think emotion, as we all know, is universal. After whatever else we add in, be it a Kumbh Mela or Hinduism, or it'll glow, but it'll not hold if there was no emotion.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to us, and I certainly
Thank
wish you
you
all
so
the best
much.
with the
Thanks,
film.
yeah.
Thank you.
And for more information about Faith Connections, you can check out faithconnections.in. And for more of our show, you can check us out at ANOKHImedia.com and our YouTube channel. And don't forget to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.